Okay, hey everyone. It's Baxter and Jonathan from Casino Guitars. We're back to talk about some awesome rigs we're going to develop here. Thanks for joining us. Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Can I start?
Start it out.
So, I don't play with many pedals. Jonathan plays with a lot of pedals, so I'm going to explore this guitar shop, find the rig that I want to play with a guitar and an amp, and sort of get that sort of Baxter tone that I like. So thanks for joining us. Come join me for the journey. We're gonna have fun looking for stuff. Talk to you in a second.
I think these are cool, but this is way too small. I want something bigger. These are cool. I got lots of magnetones. Got 1, 2, 3. I don't want magnetone. I'm gonna come this way and look at some fenders. That was really close.
I do love a twin, and I do love a super reverb. This is problematic, but I think I know what I love more. And everybody knows that I love more. I'm going towards her, going towards her. That's gonna be her. I'm gonna settle with the 2-Rock Bloomfield. This is the 4020, I believe, which it's gonna give me a little bit less headroom, which is what I want right now for this, so I don't have to worry about boosting it too much and driving it hard. I love the sound of this amp. I have been playing a Bloomfield myself for a few years now, almost exclusively, except for when I have to buy another amp because I have an amp problem / fetish. I love the 212. It's not for the faint of heart. This is an expensive amplifier, but man, it does everything I need it to do, and it looks like a Cadillac or a tuxedo. I just love everything about it. So I'm gonna play this little girl. I gotta go find a guitar now. I'll be right back. Okay, so normally I would choose a Fender because I love Fenders, but I wanna do something a little bit different. I'm in this boutique land. There's a particular guitar that I love. I'm gonna get there in a minute, but if I was gonna choose a Fender, I'd probably choose that blue one up there. That little Les Paul looking thing next to it's pretty awesome too. I would like to play the Corvette, but that's a little bit too rich for my blood. Let's go see something different. So follow me over this way. I'm a big fan of these strange pieces built in Detroit called Echo Parks. Love this one. Love this one, love this one. Absolutely love this one. This thing's made of some sinker gorgeousness. Beautiful piece built by a fellow named Gabriel. The neck is to die for. The pickups scream. I love wide range pickups, and something that he does to them with his little weird wiring, I don't know what it is. It makes it just growl, and we have a weird, almost Peter Green feel in here. I noticed when I was playing in the middle pickup position. I love this guitar. It weighs nothing. I think it's gorgeous. It's just the right amount of relic, but again, the neck. I'm sort of a neck obsessee, and this piece does it all for me. So I'm gonna pair this with my loving 2-Rock and see what kind of trouble I can get into.
All right, so it sounds like we're picking amazing sounding rigs. I think money's no object. So yeah, let's pick out an amp. Let's see what happens. This is pretty fantastic, but I think Baxter beat me to it. If we look over here, this Smart Bell thing is pretty cool, but it might be a little too close to the 2-Rock. So let's do something different. I might have to go with my old standby, the amp I've been loving lately. Here's the Magnetone, the M80. I think this is probably one of the best sounding amps I've ever played, bar none. Definitely as far as sort of vintage, martially inspired tones go. I think that might be the ticket for the amp side of things. Baxter hates pedals. I myself am a fan of pedals, so we'll probably throw some things in the effects loop. There's a great buffered two buffered effects loop on this thing, so we'll maybe make up for the lack of reverb with a little delay, and maybe some other things. We'll see what we end up throwing in there. So that's my amp pick. So now that we've got the amp picked out, it's time for the guitar. Now I'm gonna go with the old standby Fender Custom Shop. You know how much we love them. It's what I play most of the time, a Custom Shop Strat or a Tele, but not stopping at just any old Custom Shop. I'm actually gonna go master built with, dare I say, one of our new favorite master builders, Mr. Austin McNutt. This is a guitar that he built, and it is magnificent. So it is, read you some of the specs here, a 59 Stratocaster heavy relic. It's got hand-wired pickups, and they're sort of a mismatch. It's a 59, a 60, 63 in the middle, and a fat 50s in the bridge. So that's gonna be pretty sweet, and we'll see what kind of amazing sort of Strat paired with Marshally tones we can get from this sucker and the Magnatone M80.
As a bonus, we're gonna play maybe our favorite PRS rig.
Let's do it.
Let's get a little crazy. If you got a lot of money and you want to play something, but we're not gonna go like hog wild. We're not going private stock. We're not going wood library.
Being reasonable.
None of this is reasonable. I want to play a Silver Sky. I want to play USA Silver Sky though.
Okay.
I'm not sure which color yet, but I want to play the DGT amp. Follow us.
All right.
It's pretty rad. So
It is pretty good.
it's hiding behind this wee fender. Don't worry, we can move
Throw that out of the way.
Lickety split.
That was light.
Goes
Just
to the
toss it.
trash can. Now this is not so light. The DGT amp is a monster. It is a tank of an amp.
Yes.
It even sounds like a tank when it's not even making noise. You turn it on, it growls, it whizzes, it purrs. It has this weird, it's a confusing amp to operate, I think, a little bit. It's one you gotta dial in a little bit at first, but once you get it, it has that, I don't know if I'm gonna say like it has that sound you want a Marshall to sound like with reverb a little bit, but never quite does.
All right.
Mixed with a little bit of a Fender. It's a hybrid of some sort. I don't know what it is. I don't particularly want to use it as an amp with a typical PRS guitar with the HH. I feel like it works really well with a single
Silver Sky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a lot of pedals in front of it.
You're a weird person.
I'm gonna make strange noises.
And let's see because I was playing this wide open in the shop the other day. Awesome in a big room.
Yeah.
I had it in the showroom. We'll see how it does in the studio.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us on this little monstrous beast of an amp. We'll see what kind of sounds we can make. Join us. Okay, welcome to the Inner Sanctum. We're gonna play a few guitars now.
We never do this.
And through amps.
It's crazy.
Pass it back and forth
It's
like
crazy.
a ham sandwich. As a Johnny and I share ham and sandwiches a lot, so it's
really
it's a
weird.
thing here.
Boiled ham.
I'm playing the 59 Austin McNutt with the mixed skew pickups, hand wound, obviously glorious Austin pickups. They are gonna be going through that Magnatone M80. Johnny has done the honors of setting the tones for me because he knows how these amps work. I do not as well. And I'm just gonna play some semi-clean stuff. This is the dirtiest of the three.
It's dirtier, yeah.
It's so of the three we'll get into, there'll be
This is still the low gain channel. But it's up a lot.
there's a 2-rock coming up, and then there's that special DGT PRS. So if you haven't heard any of those, there's not many out there online besides David playing them. Who wants to hear David Grissom play this guitar? Ugh. Anyway.
And some effects loop.
Oh, Derek said there's an effects loop too.
Oh, that's right. This one set up a little differently than all the other amps. It's 4-cable method into the effects loop, so we do have a pedal board. My pedal board down here.
That is
running
so
stuff.
confusing to me.
Yeah.
It's just, these are nice cables too.
They're nice cables.
I see lots of runway audio
The
cables running
old
around.
runaway audio.
So yeah, I'm running without effects.
Yes.
But I'm gonna play it pretty much clean. So you hear the amp, the Giant's gonna put all the effects onto it. Apparently, my phone is buzzing too, so maybe I should turn that off.
I mean, whatever.
Professionalism all the way through.
Professionalism be damned.
to go into Fog Hat.
Because we've been listening to Fog Hat.
And I had like a Fog Hat feeling coming. I was
Been in a kick.
It's a Fog Hat morning.
It's true.
That's a cool sounding amp because it does it. Again, it has sort of, I don't know, I was saying about the DGT earlier before we were picking out things. Like it's got that sort of Marshall, Americana, grit. You love these amps.
I do love these amps.
It's a cool amp.
Magnetone says there, the American amp with the British accent. I mean, what more?
Hello, can I have a burger and fries, please? No, chips. No, and it's, you know, I think this combo, we're spending a lot more money on the guitar.
Yes, a lot more.
Oh, this thing's expensive. That amp is not outrageous.
It's not 3 ballpark, you know?
That's still a lot of money, but it's
starter, better man. No big deal.
But this guitar is this is a master build, so it's up there.
It's up there pretty good.
This is in that sort of price range of like, you're over $10,000 for this setup right here. So we're trying to set that. Good luck, Johnny. Take it away. Pedal me. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
That's a good setup.
It's a good setup.
So if you want to blow the bank with us, you've just joined the world, so we're going to keep going. It's going to get a lot more expensive. Ish. You know, maybe guitar.
I mean, maybe we're going to shift the percentages. I don't know if it's going to actually get more expensive.
It's all expensive.
We're gonna shift.
Come to the party with $30,000 and you can join this little party.
God, that's depressing.
It's a nice three rig setup. So that's the Awesome Nut Fender Custom Shop, Magnetone M80. Outrageous amounts of pedals. I don't know. There's lots of flashing lights below me.
All sorts of things.
Scares me. Thanks. It's Echo Park time.
We like a good Echo Park.
I like a good Echo Park.
Good.
This car's
They're good.
light. It's I'm playing a 2-rock Bloomfield 4020. One of my favorite amps, hands down. So I'm a little biased here. I just love it. I'm playing completely clean, just sort of how I normally set any 2-rock I play. And then I hit the boost when I go that dirt, but I'm not gonna do any dirt right now. I'm just gonna play.
I got some dirt.
You got some dirt down. I'm not touching those. I don't know what they do. They scare me.
It's fair. It's a little scary.
I'm just gonna play some guitar. I like this guitar. It's
pretty cool.
It's fun to play. That's a cool combo.
Yes.
I could take that to the bank. Well, if I had that much money in the bank. It's an expensive setup. That's, a $6,400 amp.
Nothing.
This guitar is like in the 5s to 6K. I don't even know how much the guitar costs right now. So you've broken the $10,000 mark at this point, and you're sort of splitting the cost. Sort of, it's in parity. Like your amp and your guitar are about the same.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to that point, yeah.
What's it matter?
Who cares, right?
The guitar is super resonant. It plays great. It's easy. It plays really slinky. It's got 10s on there, but it feels like 9s. So Jonathan likes to tune guitars. I don't particularly care about that because I don't play these things called open chords. I just bend my strings into tuning.
That's because you have this thing we call talent.
No, I call it laziness.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want to do this whole process. It just drives me nuts. But no, I think with that amp.
I mean, if we were a fancy YouTube channel, we would have done this before.
Well, I mean, I kind of tuned a little bit before, but then I bent it out. That's what happens. That's part of the deal. Ooh, harmonics. You are fancy. Hit it, Jay.
I mean, that's pretty fun.
Can I clap?
You can clap.
Okay, let's go. I thought that was really cool. The little string bendy thingy you do. Anytime Jimmy Page is brought. What do you think?
I love this guitar. I love that amp. I mean, it's a good amp.
I could see Two Rock entering your world one day.
I did not think about it. I feel like it's only, I just graduated to like a real person vehicle, so.
I know you do. He's driving, because what year's
I gotta just realize.
What year's your truck now?
I mean, still only an 08. But it only had 89,000 miles.
But it's newer than mine.
Well, that's true.
So it's
That's true.
No, it's no, but I think I'm talking to you directly, Eli, at Two Rock. I mean, an endorsement wouldn't be a terrible thing. I'm just saying.
I do play like 9 dates a year. More than that, quite a few more than that.
Yeah, because I mean, you're getting ready to go on like a tour with your boy again.
Yeah, man. I'm about to hit Oklahoma, Georgia, and Tennessee with Mr. Robbie Cummings.
Multiple dates. Come
dates.
see him when you're out there,
and
Robbie.
Augusta.
That's cool. Ooh, Augusta, where
Yeah.
the famous golf course is.
It's true.
I've never played it. Probably never will. That's okay. I find that guitar and that amp is a tonal palette for anything you want to do.
I think that's true.
Once you add the pedals, you can sort of enter whatever world you want.
Well, you don't really need a overdrive per se with this amp. So I hit a little fuzz pedal thing, and man, it sounded really good. And that's everything in front of the amp. That's no effects loop. And so I didn't hit any and then the trim, man, sounds pretty fantastic.
No, because the only pedals I've ever run with the Bloomfields, I've run a KTR with it before. Yeah. I've run the Tube Screamer before, but in general, I just run it straight amp. I just go to the different gain stage, and it gives me all the boost I need.
I mean, I could see you running that amp with like a boost and like an analog delay. Nothing crazy, like a little slapback thing. And then, I mean, obviously you can add, like if you need modulation, if you need tremolo, or you need a phaser or whatever ball.
I don't even know what modulation is, so let's not talk about that.
I like this keys. No, it's not that.
I get that.
Also that, but different.
No, I like this rig a lot, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that one as well.
Yes.
Now we're into the fun stuff.
Yes, we are.
Let's just have some funsies.
I like fun.
There's a giant pedal board hooked up.
That's true.
I'm not going to use it.
Nope. Don't worry. It's very well buffered, so it's not making a difference.
There's lots of flashing lights below me.
It's not making a difference. That's just the buffer. I was make sure it's right.
That scared me again.
Oh, God.
I have the amp set pretty standard across the board. It's just pretty much straight 12 o'clocks. I got it on sort of the non-boost channel of the Two Rock, the PRS amp. Sorry, I always play Two Rocks. So I'm just gonna play a little bit.
Do it.
Let's have fun. They're gonna hand you the guitar.
I like it.
I mean, it's a pretty smooth amp. It's tasty. I pass the axe to you. I don't know what those things do. Okay, that was really fun. That was really fun. I enjoyed all the funny noises that came out. So is that what pedals can do?
Pedals can do all sorts of things.
They make funny things come out. No, what do you think as a pedal platform?
It's pretty good.
It's because I had it dialed. There was a little bit of grit.
Well, just a little bit, yeah.
But not too much. It interacts like it's got a little crunch to it. Did you know the theme I was playing?
I did. This sounds like some Chariots of Fire.
It was Chariots of Fire. Yeah. I want to see if you picked it up. I was like, it just came to me when I was playing. I was like, I have to play Chariots of Fire for a minute. Then I goobered up the second section, so I just played some pentatonic stuff instead. Yes, that's a moderately priced, expensive rig. Because you got like $2,600, $4,600.
I mean, it's a good example of obviously this is not an inexpensive guitar, but it's not like a $12,000 guitar.
No, this is like the $7,500 rig.
So this is
your
like
pedal board.
This is putting your money into the amp.
There's more money in the amp.
Yeah, and honestly, I did really like your tone with no pedals.
Thank you. It's nice of you to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one as well. Okay, so there you have it. We've played a plethora of very expensive things.
Lots of expensive things.
Through different sounding toys and different sounding boxes of sound making. We started with the old Magnetone and the Austin McNutt. We entered into the 2-Rock with this Joyce Echo Park guitar. It's so light. And then we followed up with that glorious DGT and this Silver Sky, which I think was sort of a surprise sneak attack.
All PRS all the time. The all PRS rig.
Why not? You know, if you're going to be a fanboy, be a fanboy to the fullest.
Go hard. That's right.
Go home or go hard. Well, what kind of pedals were you playing for the most part?
I was using a ton of our good friend Mike's Tone Tuga effects pedals. So check those out. We got them in the shop. They're really, really pretty awesome. So
awesome pedals. Well, thanks for joining us. Let us know your sort of fantasy rigs that if you want to hear, shoot them to us. We might have them in hand and we can like get our hands on them and just have a little fun with them.
It's true.
If you got some too, just share them with your friends out there. It's fun.
That's right.
We can't believe we get to do this every day. We come here and make lots of loud noises.
It's kind of ridiculous.
And eat ham sandwiches together.
Boiled ham, don't forget.
Gross. Click like and subscribe.
Hit the bell.